Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Widyastuti with student number 085. Part 1, number 1. Are you a student or are you working? I am a student currently studying English education in my third semester at Muhammadiyah Surakarta University. Number 2. Who made the decision about what you are currently studying? The decision about what I am studying now is mine, but it was also influenced by my family who support me. My family wants me to become a teacher, so I followed their advice, but I chose the education major myself. Number 3. Are you good at making decisions? I think sometimes yes, but sometimes no. Sometimes I am influenced by the people around me to make decisions, so I follow their advice. However, I am also the type of person who thinks carefully before choosing, and I will consider the long-term effects of the decision I make. Number 4. Do you think you usually make the right decision? I think sometimes yes, but sometimes no. There are decisions I have made that I regret, and then I think about taking more time to make a decision, and then I feel that the decision I made was the right one. Number 5. What do you think about people who change their minds after making a decision? Such people certainly lack determination. They feel that the decision they have made is correct, but after hearing advice from others, they change their minds. Indeed, sometimes we also need the perspective of others who are more experienced in order to make the right decisions. Part 2. Describe an important decision you had to make. One of the most important decisions I have ever made was to study at UMS and major in English education. Previously, I had never even considered studying at UMS or majoring in English. I didn't have much preparation to start with. However, I told myself that this was the right decision. I made this decision on my own, and to be honest, I didn't get much support from my family in choosing a major. I was happy to be able to choose what I want, but I also wondered what if this was the wrong decision and it would cause difficulties for them. And at the time, I was still confident in myself that I could do it, and this decision was very important to me because it concerned my future. And after pursuing it, on one hand, I was happy because I got what I want, but on the other hand, I felt that this major didn't match my passion. And however, I couldn't back down, and I had to overcome all the difficulties on my own because I felt that I shouldn't complain about the decision I had made myself. Part 3, number 1. Do you think it is harder to make decisions nowadays because we have so many choices? Yes, of course. The more choice we have, the more difficult it is to make a decision, because if we don't know the details of each option, we won't know which one is best. From here, we should think more carefully and not trust into a decision, and not be influenced by other people's decisions, because we ourselves know what we want. There will indeed be decisions that we regret making, but at least you won't disappoint yourself for not choosing that decisions. So, all the decisions we had made, whether right or wrong, will lead us to be better at making other decisions. Number 2. Do you think young people today have different types of decisions to make about their lives compared to young people in the past? In my opinion, yes, because the present is very different from the past. Today, technology is developing rapidly and people's mindsets are changing. So the decision they make will also be different because they will greatly affect their future lives, such as education, career, or marriage. Of course, as a member of Gen Z, myself, I will pursue higher education and build a career at a young age rather than marrying the wrong person and hurting myself because I am unhappy. It is certainly much happier if we can enjoy ourselves with the money we earn ourselves, and of course make our parents happy and give them back what they have given us. This is vastly different from the past, when most women would marry after graduating from high school or even junior high school, because at the time the prevailing mindset was that education was not important for women. Number 3. What are the advantages of asking for other people's advice when making a decision? The advantage of asking others for advice when making a decision is that we gain a lot of knowledge about the decisions we are going to make because they are experienced, and then we can exchange ideas about whether the decisions are right or wrong. Then we can ensure that our decision is appropriate and suitable. And sometimes other people are more aware of what we need than we are ourselves because we may not realize it. For example, when I had a problem, I felt very stressed and couldn't think clearly. So I told my friend what I should do, and then I got advice on how to solve the problem. And I felt much better because I didn't keep it to myself. Number 4. Why do you think some people are better at making decisions than others? In my opinion, it is because they have experience in making decisions, so they can learn from their previous experiences. In addition, they also receive more support from the people around them to make those decisions, such as parents, friends, or other people. Of course, in making decisions, they ask for advice from more experienced people so that they can make better decisions than people who do not receive support from those around them and make decisions on their own without asking questions or seeking advice from others. Number 5. Some people say we only learn by making mistakes. Do you agree? I disagree because we don't only learn by making mistakes. We can learn more from our experiences. Of course, we will learn from our past mistakes and then we can think better to take lessons. But we cannot learn only from mistakes because in fact we can learn much more from our experiences. And for example, if I decide to work at a cafe but I have no previous experience working at a cafe, then while working I learn more about how to serve customers and other important things to do, and from that I gain a lot of knowledge that I didn't have before. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.